Imagine a snowstorm so deadly that it wiped out entire villages. In 1972, Iran faced the most catastrophic blizzard in recorded history, burying thousands under 26 feet of snow. What really happened during those terrifying days? Let's uncover the chilling truth. The mountains of Iran stood silent, their peaks cloaked in a serene blanket of white. These majestic ranges, often bathed in sunlight, now lay dormant under a thick layer of snow, creating a picturesque yet deceptive calm. The tranquility of the landscape was almost surreal, as if time itself had paused to admire the beauty of winter's touch. Villages nestled in the valleys, their rooftops peeking out from beneath the snow. These small communities, often bustling with life, were now quiet, their inhabitants going about their daily routines, unaware of the impending doom. The snow-covered houses and winding paths painted a picture of peace and simplicity, a stark contrast to the chaos that was about to unfold. Life continued, peaceful and unaware. Children played in the snow, their laughter echoing through the crisp air. Farmers tended to their livestock, and families gathered around warm fires, sharing stories and meals. It was a scene of idyllic rural life, untouched by the outside world. Then the snow came. Not gentle flurries, but a raging blizzard. The wind howled through the valleys, carrying with it a relentless barrage of snowflakes that quickly turned into a blinding storm. Visibility dropped to near zero, and the once peaceful landscape was transformed into a battleground of nature's fury. The villagers, caught off guard, scrambled to find shelter from the onslaught. This was February 1972, and Iran was about to face nature's raw power. The blizzard, unprecedented in its intensity, was unlike anything the region had ever experienced. Meteorologists had not predicted such a severe storm, and the country was ill-prepared for the devastation that was to come. This was not just a storm, it was the deadliest blizzard in history. The sheer volume of snow that fell was staggering, burying entire regions under meters of snow. The storm raged on for days with no sign of letting up, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. It was a natural disaster of epic proportions, one that would be remembered for generations. For a week, the snow fell relentlessly. Day and night, the blizzard showed no mercy, covering the land in a thick, suffocating blanket of white. The relentless snowfall created massive drifts, some as high as rooftops, making it impossible for people to leave their homes. The weight of the snow caused roofs to collapse, and the cold temperatures made survival a constant struggle. Entire villages vanished beneath the drifts. Homes, schools, and shops were buried under the snow, their outlines barely visible. The once familiar landscape was now an unrecognizable expanse of white, with only the tallest structures hinting at the presence of human habitation. The villagers, trapped inside, could do little but wait and hope for the storm to pass. Roads disappeared, cutting off communication. The heavy snowfall made travel impossible, isolating communities from each other and from the outside world. Emergency services were unable to reach those in need, and supplies of food and fuel dwindled rapidly. The isolation added to the sense of despair as people realized they were on their own in the face of this natural disaster. The outside world knew little of the disaster unfolding. News of the blizzard spread slowly, hampered by the lack of communication and the remote location of the affected areas. When the full extent of the devastation became known, it was already too late for many. The blizzard had claimed thousands of lives, leaving a trail of grief and destruction in its wake. The Iran blizzard of 1972 was a stark reminder of nature's power. It showed how vulnerable we are in the face of such overwhelming force, and how quickly our lives can be turned upside down by the elements. The blizzard left a lasting impact on the region, shaping the lives of those who survived and the memories of those who lost loved ones. It tested the human spirit against unimaginable odds. The resilience and determination of the people were put to the ultimate test, as they fought to survive in the harshest of conditions. Stories of bravery and selflessness emerged, as neighbors helped each other and communities came together to face the crisis. The blizzard of 1972 remains a testament to the strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Early February in Iran brought a deceptive calm. The landscape was serene, almost picturesque, with clear skies stretching endlessly over the horizon. Villages nestled in the valleys seemed to be in a state of peaceful slumber, unaware of the brewing storm. The tranquility of the scene was almost surreal, as if nature itself was holding its breath. The air was crisp, skies a clear blue. It was the kind of day that made you want to take a deep breath and savor the purity of the moment. The countryside was bathed in a gentle winter light, casting long shadows that danced across the fields. It was a day that seemed to promise nothing but peace and quiet. In the mountains, temperatures hovered around freezing. The snow-capped peaks stood tall and majestic, their icy crowns glistening in the sunlight. It was a stark contrast to the warmth of the villages below, a reminder of nature's duality. The mountains, with their silent grandeur, seemed to watch over the land, guardians of an ancient secret. Life went on as usual. Farmers tended their land, their hands hardened by years of toil. They moved with a rhythm that spoke of generations of knowledge passed down through the ages. The fields, though barren in the winter, were a testament to their resilience and hope for the coming spring. Each furrow turned was a promise of new life. Children walked miles to school, their laughter echoing through the crisp morning air. They were bundled up in layers, their breath visible in the cold. Their journey, though long, was filled with the innocence and joy of youth. They skipped over frozen puddles and chased each other down the paths, their spirits undampened by the chill. The elderly sat bundled up, sharing stories, their faces lined with the passage of time, lit up with each tale told. They spoke of days gone by, of hardships endured and joys celebrated. Their voices, though softened by age, carried the weight of history. They were the keepers of the village's memories, their stories a bridge between the past and the present. No one expected what was to come. The villagers went about their daily routines, blissfully unaware of the impending disaster. They laughed, they worked, they lived their lives with a sense of normalcy that would soon be shattered. The calm was deceptive, a cruel illusion that masked the approaching storm. No one could predict the fury that lay dormant in the atmosphere. The signs were there, but they were subtle, easily overlooked. The wind had a certain bite to it, the sky a peculiar hue. But these were dismissed as quirks of the season, nothing more. The true nature of the threat remained hidden, waiting for the perfect moment to unleash its wrath. The stage was set for a tragedy of unprecedented proportions. The elements were aligning, the pieces falling into place. It was as if the universe itself was conspiring to bring about this moment. The calm before the storm was a fragile veneer, soon to be torn apart by the forces of nature, and when it did, nothing would ever be the same again. On February 3rd, 1972, the wind picked up. Clouds gathered dark and heavy. Then the snow began. At first it was light, a gentle dusting, but soon the wind howled, the snow fell thicker, faster. It was a full-blown blizzard. The storm raged for 5 days, relentless in its fury. Winds whipped the snow into blinding whiteouts. Visibility dropped to mere feet. The snow piled higher and higher, reaching unimaginable depths. Villages vanished beneath the white blanket. Homes were buried, their occupants trapped. Roads became impassable, swallowed by the drifts. Power lines snapped, plunging the region into darkness. The blizzard raged on, indifferent to the plight of the people below. Section 5. Whispers from the White Wilderness. In the heart of winter, the White Wilderness becomes a realm of both beauty and peril. The snow blankets the landscape, creating a serene yet treacherous environment. The wind howls through the trees, carrying with it the whispers of countless untold stories. Stories emerge from the blizzard, tales of survival against all odds. These are not just stories of endurance, but of the human spirit's remarkable ability to persevere. In the face of nature's fury, people have shown incredible resilience. They have battled the elements, not just to survive, but to protect their loved ones and their way of life. A shepherd caught in the open huddled beneath his flock for warmth, surviving the storm. His sheep, usually his livelihood, became his lifeline. The bond between man and animal, forged in the crucible of the storm, was a testament to the interconnectedness of all living beings. The shepherd's tale is one of mutual dependence and the quiet strength found in companionship. A young boy separated from his family wandered for days, guided by the faint glow of a distant village light. Each step he took was a battle against the biting cold and the deep snow. His journey was a testament to the power of hope and the human instinct to find safety and warmth. The village light, a beacon in the darkness, represented the promise of reunion and the end of his ordeal. A mother, trapped in her collapsed home, used her body heat to keep her baby alive. Her story is one of maternal love and sacrifice. In the face of overwhelming odds, she found the strength to protect her child. The ruins of her home, once a place of safety, became a cold and unforgiving prison. Yet within those walls, the warmth of her love burned brightly, a beacon of hope in the frozen wasteland. These stories, whispered from the white wilderness, spoke of resilience, courage, and the will to live. They are a reminder that even in the harshest conditions, the human spirit can shine brightly. The white wilderness, with its beauty and danger, is a place where true character is revealed. It is a place where the whispers of survival and hope can be heard, carried on the wind, inspiring all who listen. Section 6. The Science of Fury. The Iran blizzard was a meteorological anomaly, a perfect storm of weather conditions. A large mass of cold air settled over the region, colliding with warm, moist air from the Mediterranean. This clash of air masses fueled the blizzard, generating massive amounts of snow. The mountainous terrain amplified the storm's effects, creating intense snowfall rates and treacherous wind conditions. Section 7. The Long Thaw. Finally, after 5 agonizing days, the storm subsided. The skies cleared, revealing a world transformed. A blanket of snow, in places over 25 feet deep, covered everything. The silence was deafening, broken only by the sound of the wind whistling across the snowdrifts. The task of recovery seemed insurmountable. Section 8. Scars on the Land, Marks on Time. The Iran blizzard of 1972 claimed the lives of over 4,000 people. Entire villages were wiped off the map. The physical damage was immense, but the emotional toll was immeasurable. The blizzard left behind a legacy of loss, a stark reminder of the power of nature. Section 9. A Legacy in Ice and Snow. The Iran blizzard serves as a reminder of the awesome power of nature and the importance of preparedness. It is a story of tragedy, but also one of resilience, of the human spirit's ability to endure even in the face of unimaginable hardship.